What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley. So let's see. It's gonna rain all day. Finally a day of rain. I've been waiting on the rain. It seems like forever. Spirits is somewhat annoyed today. Luck will not. Well, that's unfortunate. I really wanted to try and get down into mine and get a little bit further. It is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, radish salad. There's nothing like a fresh, peppery radish. It reminds me of the late spring. My mother would slice up our fresh radishes and serve them on grainy bread with a little salt and pepper, and those were the days. But I digress. Now watch closely. Learned how to cook radish salad. Alright, well, fair enough. Ooh. Pollen and leaves or petals or whatever these are. So first things first, we will do the job of watering all of these plants, including a cauliflower, but luckily we won't have as much to water because it would appear that our parsnips are done. And we were probably not replanting those right away. At least not until we see how many we get, how many gold parsnips we get from here. If we get at least 5 from here, then we won't be planting any more parsnips this season. In fact, we might not be ever planting parsnips again, like ever in life. So let's go ahead and collect all of these. Alright, and we actually got 2 gold from that, so that's pretty good. We're already 2 gold, so we should definitely get enough gold ones out of this, since they're fertilized, that we should be fine. But we're going to go ahead and toss the rest of these. Well, yeah, we're going to toss the rest of these into the bin, because we are now saving up for the next tree, which we already got our orange tree planted. There it is. A beautiful orange tree, which will hopefully grow and produce many oranges for us that we can turn into other things like jelly that we can then sell for lots of money. Ooh, we got a tree sprouting. Well, that's good. But let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and collect our hardwood for the day, and then not sure yet what else we're going to do. Couple of things we could do. We could go do some fishing. We haven't done much fishing yet, and I was thinking that might be a good idea since there are some things we are going to need for some of these bundles, and the longer we wait, especially since certain fish can only be caught in certain seasons, it might make sense for us to get some of that knocked out of the way. Let's go ahead and grab all this. I see you, Bocephus, hiding in the grass. You're such a silly dog. Go ahead and grab all of this hardwood. That way we get our 240 gold worth of hardwood per day, because that always adds up. It'll be even more once we upgrade the axe again and can get these bigger logs. I'm hoping those reappear. I don't know if they do. I know these do. It'd be really awesome if the other logs reappear as well. But I think if they do, it would just be these 2 and then the 2 up above this, if anything. I think maybe those 2. Everything else that we knock down on the farm will probably disappear. That one might come back. That would be pretty neat if everything that was on like the grassy area came back. That would be pretty useful. So let's see, did I water those? They look watered. I think they're watered. I hope they're watered. Go ahead and grab some more salmon berries, because why not? And let's go ahead and let's see. What do we have here? We got a gold leek. We got 20 salmon berries so far off the farm. That's not bad. I don't know if that's like the amount we'll typically collect per day. Well, actually, take that back. Make that 24 salmon berries. So if we would have got Gatherer, we would be getting additional salmon berries and could make a little extra money off of that. But I like the idea of wood being worth double the amount, since we are mostly trying to plant trees and grow wood. Speaking of planting trees, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and we'll grab the pine cones, the acorns, and maple seeds. Our pine cones, we were going with this row up here, but I think we're going to start here as well. We seem to be getting more pine cones than anything. That's probably because down in the forest, the first few trees we run into are all pine trees. So, ugh, God. I hate when I place those wrong. I don't think... I want to save this area for the trees that we need for bundles and things. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and start heading up this way with the pine trees. Maple tree now here's the problem. I can't remember which one of these I did. If I did acorn first or if I did maple first. I think I did acorn first, so we're gonna plant that acorn there. Hopefully I'm doing this correct. If not, I apologize. We will have a mixed match of trees. So all of those are planted. This we're not going to worry about. We're just going to let this go. Because the only plants we need are this potato, this bean, and this cauliflower. And then our gold parsnips. And that will be it for our spring crops. I don't think there's any other spring crops that are needed. Just the quality crops. Summer crops we will get to in summer, obviously. Boiler room doesn't have crops. Fish tank doesn't have crops. Craft room. Oh. I guess I could have held on to that mushroom we found. Do we have another mushroom? I can't remember if we saved one or not. We may have already saved one. We did not. So I probably shouldn't have thrown that away. That's okay. I guess we could... Tell you what, since it's a bad day to mine anyway, let's go ahead. We're going to take our 5 copper bars. Nope, not 6. 5. And our arrowhead. Is that all we have for Gunther? Don't think we have anything else for Gunther. Does not appear like we do. And let's go ahead and head into town. We'll go ahead and drop off our pickaxe to get upgraded so we can knock out some of these big stones on the farm. And actually, I think Clint's closes at 3, so we're going to have to hightail it over there. I really like when all the... I'm assuming this is pollen, is the way the game looks at it, or what it's supposed to be in-game anyway. But it looks like flower petals floating around to me. But it gives it a nice look. Makes me feel like it's really spring. Alright, Clint. Hey, what do you need? Well, as it would be, I need you to go ahead and upgrade. Oh, I forget it costs too much money for this. Well, Clint, have a nice day. Can't do anything with you for the moment because we don't have the money. Let's see. Gunther, I'd like to donate to you this arrowhead that I found. I'm going to set it right next to that chewing stick. And we got a reward. So let's just see what that reward is. It is a starfruit seed. Plant these in summer. Takes 13 days to mature. It's just one starfruit seed, but it's better than nothing. Now, starfruit is one of the better crops in game that makes you quite a bit of money. It does take 13 days, much like the cauliflower, to mature, but you get a lot of money off of starfruit. But we're not a farmer. I mean, we will plant that because we collected it, but we are not a farmer. We'll not be doing farmery things. I've heard rumors of rare and powerful magic rings forged long ago by forgotten civilizations. I'm not sure if it's true or if it's just a fairy tale. Well, I could go chop down his tree and show you a magic ring that allows me to collect a bunch of stuff. But I suspect you would not really care. Oh! Oh! That hurts my heart. It really does. Oh well, in the grand scheme of things, it's 2 salmon berries. There's plenty more. Plenty more salmon berries. In fact, we're going to come over here and we're going to steal all of Leah's salmon berries. We'll leave none for her. Let's go and get all these. Well, I guess we could try and go down. It might be a little late to go down in the mines. I don't know that we would make much progress if we went down today. So instead, let's just spend the day grabbing all the salmon berries we can. And we perhaps will cut down a tree or two. Try and make a fair old bit of cash. Because we need the money for our sapling and to upgrade our tools. We're almost out of energy. Should we eat salmon berries and continue, or just keep collecting salmon berries? Tell you what, we will just keep collecting salmon berries, because we made 500 the last time off of 100 plus salmon berries. We did pretty good. I apologize if you can hear my washing machine going in the background. It tends to make a good bit of noise. Unfortunately, one of my puppers got sick last night and vomited all over my daughter's comforter. So I had to get that in the wash, but I also needed to get this recording done. So I'm afraid it is what it is. But if you can hear it, I do apologize. We'll hopefully try and keep that sort of thing to the minimum. Fortunately, my office area, or the area where I have my computer at, is right next to my laundry room, unfortunately. It's just where I had room to place it in the house. It's just what it is. I tell you what, let's chop down. We're gonna go ahead. I think I changed my mind. I think we are gonna eat a few of these. And we're going to chop down a few of these other trees to try and get some more seeds, because we really want to fill our farm with as many trees as we can, our forest farm. And to do that, we're going to need some different seeds. We don't want to do all pine trees, although pine trees are pretty good. I guess we could, let me see. What does it take to make a tapper? So to make a tapper, we need 40 wood and 20 copper, and we could actually do that right now. We don't really have a tree to put it on yet, though. Once our trees mature, we will be doing that, but we're going to go ahead and start storing the wood for that. Which is unfortunate that we won't be making as much money because we'll be storing the wood, but we're gonna need it for the tappers, and I'm gonna guess that we will make a lot more money by putting tappers on a bunch of trees and selling the sap, or doing something else with the sap and maple syrup and stuff we collect from it. Or not sap. It's pine trees give pine tar, maple trees give syrup, and I honestly forget what the other one does. But let's go ahead and grab all of this. Oh, we are way low on energy. We might not be able to get that stump. Let's go ahead and grab these berries. And it's getting kind of late in the day, so we may need to just head on up. We can plant the 6. We got a lot of maple seeds. We can plant the 6 maple seeds and the 1 acorn, and then we can, I guess we could shake these trees to see if they drop anything. I don't know how often that actually works. But let's go ahead and get the salmon berries. And head on back. Grab you. And we will grab you. And you. And you over there. And this one. Oh my god, all the salmon berries in life. Salmon berries aplenty. Let's head on up. And see about what we're going to get rid of. So we're going to hold on to the fiber. We're going to sell all of the salmon berries. We're going to sell the spring onions. And yep, that's it. Everything else is coming with us. Going to put the sap in there. We will take all of our seeds. I guess we can go ahead and stow the copper for now. Store all the wood, the fiber, and that starfruit seed. We will be planting these melon seeds and the starfruit seed in summer. I don't know. I mean, we could plant. We just don't. We'll save that. We'll save that till next season. If we haven't done anything with it before then, like accidentally throwing it away or selling it, then we will maybe plant those next spring. But for now, let's go ahead and plant the rest of these seeds. So we're gonna go ahead and plant the acorn. Again, I hope I'm doing this in the right order. Cut all this grass back. It is getting rather late. Luckily, this doesn't take any energy to do because we are flat out. And we'll go ahead and plant. We have 1 acorn or one pine cone. Plant that up there. And we'll plant the rest of these down here. Okay, so we should have a pretty decent forest going here pretty soon. We have a lot of trees planted. It will just take some time for them to grow. And I don't know, we may cut down some of these just to space them out a little bit more and put some tappers on them, but we'll figure that out a little bit later. But for now, we're going to tuck into bed because we are flat out of time. Good night, Bocephus. And there we go, level 2 farming. Watering can proficiency up, hoe proficiency up. We learned how to make stone fences, we learned how to make mayonnaise machines, and we learned how to make sprinklers. And we made a fair old bit of money off everything. Mostly the parsnips. Parsnips made us 1,000 gold. Which, I mean, you can see, you know, obviously you can make a lot more money as a farmer. But to be fair, it took 4 days for these parsnips to grow. And I got 500 gold in a day just from collecting salmon berries. So, I mean, it's you know, it's nothing to shy away from. And there we go, another 500 gold in 1 day just from collecting salmon. Now, you can't obviously collect these every day because they only show up about halfway through spring. But if you're chopping down trees and you're, you know, doing all of those types of things on a regular basis, you can tend to make a pretty fair bit of money. More money than you can make, you know, there. Obviously, the more of these we plant or the better crops would make us more money. But the better crops take longer time to grow. So it's really questionable whether this, you know, I mean, obviously farming is what this game was designed for, or part of what it was designed for. It's designed for a lot of things, but farming is one of the main functions of the game, but we are doing pretty well, I feel like, as a lumberjack. And it's going to rain all day tomorrow, too. That's great. We don't have to worry about the crops. Spirits are displeased today. They will do their best to make your life difficult, alright? So, we have refreshing rain, a farmer's best friend. When it rains, you don't have to water your crops. Use this to your advantage. I will. So, we have enough money. We could go upgrade our pickaxe, but I don't know that we should do that just yet. I think we might be better off just holding off, trying to get this other sapling, because we are running out of days in which to do that. So we really need to get that other sapling, because we're going to want that, not only because we are a lumberjack and we're mostly focusing on trees, but we are going to run out of we are going to run out of money if we do that, and then we won't be able to get the other sapling for summer, and we really want to get both of those on the go as soon as we can, because we definitely want to collect that fruit in the summer for the bundle, and because it will make us a fair chunk of money. Let's do our daily hardwood collection. Helps if I'm facing the right way. Grab you. And our salmon berries. And horseradish. Okay. So we got our 16 hardwood, which is not too bad to collect 16 hardwood per day. I can remember in my other playthroughs I had pigs and I was collecting truffles, and with truffles you can make truffle oil. But to make the oil machines, it takes I think it's 20 hardwood. So I mean, you can see even with collecting 16 a day, I wouldn't be able to make a single truffle oil machine. So hardwood is one of those rarer commodities in this game. I mean, you can collect some from the enchanted forest once you can get down there. Once we can do that, we'll actually be able to collect quite a bit of hardwood per day if we wanted to. But I don't know that we'll even need to go down there that much, honestly. We'll go ahead and sell those few salmon berries. And put this in there because we need that for a bundle, and we will go ahead and chuck the rest of this hardwood. So now, what are we going to do today? We could go down and chop a few more trees, or we could do, it is raining today. I guess today, you know what? Today's going to be a day where we go do some fishing. I think that would be a smart thing to do. And collect salmon berries. So let's go on down, and we will fish right here off the dock. If the fish ever bite. All of that, and all we got was green algae. Come on, fish. Something very calming about the rain in this game. When it's just raining. When it's lightning, it's a little disturbing, but we missed that one. No, I did. Alright. All we're catching from the pond, or the lake, as it were, is green algae. So we are going to come down and try and fish the river instead. Max cast, there we go. Best we can do. What are we going to get? Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Ugh. I can't really... I mean, I know our fishing skill is awful. I get it. I just want to catch one fish. Can we get one fish? The spirits were unhappy today, so that may have something to do with our horrible fishing. So this might not have been the best day to pick to go fishing. And we got a chub, which I think... Do we need a chub? We might need a chub. Let's see. No, not. It's not in the river fish bundle. It's not a specialty fish. No, I'm gonna guess we don't need a chub. So we can just sell that right away. Yep, we don't need the chub. Let's try one more time right here in the river and see what we get. Here, fish, 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 fish. And it looks like we're gonna get a soggy piece of newspaper. Well, I'd hoped for better. But we are fishing on a day where the spirits are really pissed. So, probably not gonna do that great. We're also kind of slagging on our salmonberry collection, but let's come down here. Let's pick up a few things, because I think, yes, the oyster. I think that is all we needed for the crab pot bundle. We have a crab, we have a cockle, we have a mussel, we have an oyster, and we have a clam. We can go handle this right now, which we will momentarily after we try to potentially catch another fish. And just some clay, or some rocks, I mean. Glass shards. Did we give these a Gunther already? We did. And a second oyster. Now, I do think... So this is the Mariner. The Mariner will come into play a very long time from now. He sells you an amulet that you use to marry someone. But before you can marry someone, you must be at 8 hearts with them. And as you can see, I am nowhere near 8 hearts with anyone. In fact, I only have 1 heart with Robin, and that's it. And the way you get hearts is by giving gifts, of which I have only given one to Haley, I think, who did not like it. It was a dandelion, and she hated it. So... But we will get there. Let's go try and fish off the dock here. See what we can catch. We're only going to give this one shot. If we catch a fish, we'll try again. If we don't catch a fish, we're walking away. Because I refuse. Take a sip of tea. Alright, come on. Fish, you're coming with us. You're coming with us. Your life is forfeit. Aha! We got a herring. Oh, and we are... Well... I mean, Joja's worth some energy. But I cannot subscribe to drinking Joja Cola. I just can't. So we got 1 herring, which we need for the bundle, I'm pretty sure. Ocean bundle. No. Do we not need the herring either? Well, that's a bust. We've literally caught no fish today that we needed for any bundles. Well, that is just unfortunate. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. We're going to throw this newspaper away. And this, well, clay's actually worth 20 gold. Let's go ahead. We'll try one more time for one more fish. And then after that, we're gone. Your life is forfeit, fish. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is the treasure. I'm gonna get... Come on up here, fish. I'm gonna get the treasure. I'm gonna get back to the fish. No, no, don't lose the fish. Don't lose the fish. Don't lose the fish. Come on, Sajin. You got this. This one is not that easy to catch. It does not help having this little bitty tiny green bar. Aha! And a sardine. Ooh, 6 copper. What are we gonna get? Okay, the clay's gonna go now. The copper is definitely... I mean, the clay's worth 20 gold and the copper is not worth a massive amount, but we need the copper. So, okay, now, the sardine, I'm almost certain, goes in a fish bundle. No, not a crops bundle. And ocean fish. Haha! Sardine. So, we at least got one fish we needed for a bundle. But that's it. That's all the fishing we're going to do because our inventory is completely full. But we do have quite a few things to sell today, so we should make a pretty good amount of money. But let us head on back to our farm, our forest farm. I should just call it the forest. I mean, I suppose forest farm makes more sense. We are planting a few things, so we will head on back and see what we got. We will collect these salmon berries because they're there. We will check for more up here, and there are none. There is a dandelion or a daffodil in a leak, but we don't have the space for it, not in the least bit. So first, so we don't accidentally sell them, we're going to put our sardine in there and our oyster. Drop off the stone and the copper, and I think everything else is going in the bin. Yeah, I don't think, because we have the, where's it at? The crab, well, that's that. Yeah, there we go. We have the crab, the oyster, the cockle, the mussel, and the clam. Yep, we have everything. We have everything we need. So let's just sell this. No salmon berries. Goodbye to the herring, the chub, the coral, all of you, all of you, you and all of you. All in the bin. Then let's grab our crab, our oyster, the cockle, the clam, and the mussel. Just to double check, we don't need especially fish, ocean fish, crab pot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's all we need. We can go get this bundle knocked out today. And donezo's with that. We will go ahead and pick up this daffodil and this leek along the way for a little extra cash. And we have some energy left. We will chop down this tree. Mainly because these grow back a lot faster than the trees grow on our farm. So it is a replenishable resource. daffodil. And some salmon berries. I tried to be sneaky, but I saw them. Let's head on in. And over here to the fish bundle. Hello, Judy Mo. And we're doing the crab pot bundle. So we have one crab, one cockle, one mussel, one oyster, and one clam. Bundle complete. And what do we get? We get crab pots, which would have been useful to get the crab pot bundle, to be honest. So you'd almost think that one of the other fishing bundles would have given you crab pots, but oh well. And the bulletin board. So let's see what we have here. We need maple syrup, fiddle fern, truffles, fried eggs. Oh boy, that one's gonna take a bit. Apples, hay, and wheat. Alright. We need oak resin, some wine, a rabbit's foot, and a pomegranate, which I think is a fall fruit. We need a red mushroom, a sea urchin, a sunflower, a red cat. Oh, so it's a sea urchin we need. I couldn't remember if it was a sea urchin or a coral. I thought there was somewhere we needed a coral. Ah, we did need the chub. I knew I remembered needing a chub. Dang it. Well, okay. Well, we will get all of that handled in time. But for now, let's head on back. Now, we could place these crab pots on our farm, but to place the crab pots, we have to put bait in them. And since it's already 8 p.m., Willie's is not going to be open. So we're going to have to make it a point to... I got to be honest, Haley, I don't think that's going to happen. We will have to make it to Willie at some point and buy bait so that we can bait the crab pots. For now, we will probably just stow them away in our chest at the house. And actually, while we're at it, I think we may go ahead and make another chest. Do we have enough wood for that? Yes, we do. So, let's go ahead and we're going to store the sap. We're going to end up selling these things, so let's put the crab pots in there for now. Let's go ahead and make another chest. And we're going to make this chest a different color. Let's see, what color should we make the... We're going to go with this neon green looking color. And this is going to be, so all of our plant stuff and the coral we don't need for a bundle, I don't think. Of course, I'm going to throw it away and then we're going to need it, I'm sure. We'll take the seeds out and the sap. The straw hat and the sneakers can stay in that one for now. Take out... Well, we need the quartz for a bundle. We don't need the amethyst, I don't think. We do need the sardine. We're going to end up making a number of chests, but for now, I'm just taking out the things that are mostly everyday resource type things and just putting in here some of the things we need for bundles and other things that we want to craft and whatnot. So let's go ahead. We'll drop off the fiber, the rocks, all these seeds, the sap, our wood, and those seeds there. And that will be it. And all of this is going to go in the bin. You, and you, and you, and you, and you. And we still got some time left, and I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to head straight down. We're just going to finish out this day collecting a few more salmon berries. Because why not? At 100 salmon berries, you make roughly about 500 gold. So it's not too bad of a thing to do with your time. Especially early on. By like the second season, or not season, but the second year, this probably isn't as profitable as other things you could be doing. But for right now, and the fact that we are mostly focusing on foresting type stuff, it will make a lot more sense for us to try and make money off of these things. let's see what we can find. Huh, no salmon berry. Did we already come down this way today? I would have thought there'd be at least a little bit of salmon berries. There's a couple. Definitely not as many salmon berries as we've collected on. I wonder if the rain affects it at all. Maybe less salmon berries appear on rainy days. There's definitely more spring onions appear on rainy days. I don't mind that at all. Is there any more down here? No, no more down by the sewer. Let's go ahead and chop down this tree. Because we do have a little bit of energy left. We don't want to leave any energy to spare. Because that just seems like wasted resources we could have gathered. And I think we'll have enough energy to get one more. Maybe not the trunk, though. Oh, there we go. We did get the trunk. Okay, but it has gotten pretty late. Time to head on back to the farm. So we can drop off these things we have into the bin and call it a night and an episode. So we didn't get our pickaxe upgraded, which I would have liked, but I think our money would be better spent getting the sapling. The pickaxe being upgraded right this second is not really a major necessity. Let's go ahead and store the sap and the wood for now. We'll sell these things and head straight off the bed before we pass out where we stand. And see how we fared for this day. Ooh, wow. We made a good bit off of foraging today. Mostly because of our trip down to the beach. That definitely had a lot to do with it. And then, of course, our salmon berries. We did not do anywhere near as good as we did on previous days with the salmon berries. But I think we definitely made up for it with a lot of our other forageables. So that was good. We made 180 off fishing. Not too bad. And 417 off. Oh, wow. The hardwood's worth double too. I didn't think about that. So now we're actually making 352 gold per day off our hardwood. That is not bad at all. I like that. That is awesome. Especially if the bigger stumps, the downed hollow logs, if those reappear every day, we could probably do pretty well with that. But that is going to be it for this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you liked it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.